Hi everybody, Doron is here and I'm here to show you a pretty neat little game called PICKOMINO. This is a game that once you know the rules it becomes pretty casual. In my opinion, it fits into a bar scenario. You sit and drink beer with friends and just play it. You don't need to think about it, just roll in the middle of discussion, and it just there's a good vibe in this game. This game is from 2 to 7 players, 8 and up, although don't play with beer with them. It takes about 20 minutes or so, something like that. And you can play 2 to 7 players, up to 7 players, so that's definitely considered a party game in my opinion. Now in this game, each player is acting as a chicken that trying to acquire worms that are on a grill. And at the end of the game, whomever has the most worms, roasted or grilled worms, is considered the winners. Now, as you can see, there's numbers here. These numbers basically represent the number that you need to have a successful roll in order to acquire that specific token. And then the number of the worms on each token is what's really count towards the end. So you have 8 dice available in your possession, and what you do on your turn, you roll all of them, and then you choose. Let's just bring that into the picture, into the camera here, and then you choose one of the results. Like if you decide to take a 4, you have to take all of the 4s. If you decide to take the 3s, you have to take all the 3s, etc. Now basically, the roll goes this way. Let's pretend that I took 2 4s. Now, in order to acquire, for example, 21, I have to roll total of 21, a sum of 21. So the moment I have 8, I put these guys to the side, and I keep rolling. I decide to keep rolling and either fail or succeed, and I'll explain later how you fail. Now in this case, I have 2 5s that I can set aside, so now I have 18 total. I keep rolling, and now I rolled a 4. The key here is not to forget is whatever you already set aside, you cannot pick up the same result. So I already picked up 4s, I cannot take 4 again. I can take the 3 or worms. In this case, I would take worms. Now, each worm is counted as 5 points. And in this case, I have 10, 20, I have 28. I will decide to stop rolling and actually pick a token out of the grill itself. Now, the reason why I would want to do it is because if I take a chance, and that's what's the game about, is pushing your luck, is taking a chance or gambling in a way. If I roll either 5, 4 or a worm, then that will be considered a failed roll, and then I don't get anything on my turn and the dice move on to the next player. So in this case, what I get to do, and again I have 28, I can take this token. Now, one thing is very important. On your successful roll, when you decide to stop rolling and pick one of the worms, one of your dice, at least one of them, has to be a worm result. Otherwise it will be considered also a failed attempt. So once I took a 28 to this one, the dice move to the next player. Now what happens is, over the course of the game, one player here, let's say, acquire this guy, another player takes this one. So every new token you take will be placed over the previous one, and the reason is other players can also steal the tokens of other players. Now, one thing to bear in mind, if for example I would roll a 25, let's pretend I have this result here. Let's say I roll a 25 here, and I want to stop rolling. I will take the lowest result after that. Now, I can steal my opponent's token here if I roll exactly the sum of the number that is here. No higher or no less. Now, it may also happen that once you have acquired tokens, if you keep rolling on your turn and you fail, what you will have to do, you will have to return to the grill the topmost token that you have, and then flip over the highest most token. Just like that, which is basically is not available for the course of the game anymore. So as you can see, I think these are basically all the rules. Pretty simple, pretty fun. I may have missed a couple, a small rule, but I don't think so I did. Let me know in the comments if I did, and I'll add the captions to the video. The game is over. I believe I mentioned it once. All of the available tokens are gone. Then you count the worms themselves, and whomever has more is considered the winner. Thank you for watching. Please like it if this video was found informative. I appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, and remember that sharing is caring. Thank you.